Life can sometimes feel like a never-ending puzzle. But what if I told you that the answers to life's biggest questions could be found in these simple, sometimes hilarious Zen stories? Today, we're diving into 12 timeless tales that might just change how you see the world, or at least make you chuckle along the way. Let's get started. Let's start with a story about tea, opinions, and why sometimes less is more. Nanin, a Japanese Zen master, received a university professor seeking knowledge. As the teacher spoke, the man frequently interrupted with his own opinions. Finally, the teacher began to serve tea. He poured the cup full and kept pouring until it overflowed. "Stop," said the man. "The cup is full. No more will go in." "Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions," replied the teacher. "If you do not first empty your cup, how can you taste my tea?" Lesson learned. Next time someone offers wisdom, don't spill it by being too full of yourself or your opinions. What happens when a thief meets a Zen master? Spoiler, it's not what you'd expect. Ryokan, a Zen master, lived a simple life in a little hut. One evening, a thief visited only to find there was nothing to steal. When Ryokan returned, he caught the thief in the act, but showed no anger. "You must have come a long way to visit me," Ryokan said warmly. "You should not leave empty-handed. Please take my clothes as a gift." The thief, bewildered, took the clothes and fled into the night. Left naked, Ryokan sat by his window, gazing at the full moon. "Poor fellow," he mused. "I wish I could give him this beautiful moon as well." True wealth isn't found in possessions, but in appreciating the beauty around you, though having a spare outfit might be practical too. This next one reminds us why it's important to let go of things, even muddy footprints in our minds. Two Zen monks were walking along a muddy road during heavy rain. They met a young woman unable to cross a large puddle. The older monk picked her up, carried her across, and continued walking. Hours later, the younger monk couldn't contain himself. "We monks don't touch women. Why did you do that?" The older monk replied, "I left the girl there." "Are you still carrying her? Let go of past burdens or invest in better footwear." Ever feel like life's dragging you along and you're just there? This story's for you. A man on a galloping horse sped down the road looking as if he had somewhere crucial to be. An observer shouted, "Where are you going?" The rider replied, "I don't know. Ask the horse." Sometimes we're not in control, and that's okay. Just remember to enjoy the ride, or at least hold on tight. Now imagine yourself stuck between a tiger, a cliff, and two mice. What do? Here's what one Zen master did. A Zen master, out for a leisurely stroll, suddenly found himself face to face with a ravenous tiger. Backing away, he realized he was at the edge of a cliff. With the tiger inching closer, his only escape was to dangle over the abyss, clutching a vine. As if things couldn't get worse, two mice, one white, one black, began gnawing at the vine. In this precarious predicament, he spotted a wild strawberry growing nearby. Plucking it, he savored its sweetness, exclaiming, "This strawberry is delicious." When life hands you chaos, look for the strawberries, literal or metaphorical, and enjoy them. Sometimes, the simplest answers are the best ones, Unless you're overthinking, like the prodigies in this story. 2 Zen temples, each had a child prodigy. One morning, while fetching vegetables, they met. "Where are you going?" asked one. "I am going wherever my feet go," replied the other. Puzzled, the first child sought his teacher's advice. The next day, he asked again, "Where are you going?" "I am going wherever the wind blows," came the reply. Stumped again, he consulted his teacher, who suggested another question. The following day, when asked, the child simply said, "I'm going to the market to buy vegetables." When in doubt, just say where you're going. Bonus points if it's the truth. Perspective is everything. Don't believe me? This story might change your mind. A young Buddhist, upon reaching a wide river, pondered how to cross. Seeing a Zen master on the opposite bank, he shouted, "O wise one, how do I get to the other side?" The master replied, "You are on the other side." Sometimes what we're looking for is right in front of us, unless you're looking for dinner, in which case keep moving. Some questions are better left unanswered, especially when they involve life, death, and your poor teacher. A monk approached his teacher and asked, "Master, what happens when we die?" The teacher replied, "Nothing exists." The monk, perplexed, asked, "But what do we become if nothing exists?" The teacher smiled and said, "Exactly. You'll finally stop asking me questions." Enlightenment is realizing some things are best left unanswered, and also maybe give your teacher a break. Trying to rush your way to success? You might want to slow down after hearing this. A student asked his teacher, "I am devoted to studying Zen. How long will it take me to master it?" 10 years, the teacher said. Impatiently, the student replied, "But I want to master it faster. I'll work very hard. How long then?" The teacher thought for a moment. 20 years. Patience really is a virtue. And apparently, the faster you rush, the slower enlightenment comes. Fake it till you make it? This monk took that advice to the next level. Mamiya, seeking guidance, was asked to explain the sound of one hand. After much contemplation, his teacher suggested it would be better if you died. That would solve the problem. The next time Mamiya appeared before his teacher, he was again asked what he had to show regarding the sound of one hand. Mamiya at once fell over, as if he were dead. "You are dead, all right," observed the teacher. "But how about that sound?" "I haven't solved that yet," replied Mamiya, looking up. "Dead men do not speak," said the teacher. "Get out. Playing dead won't help you dodge tough questions or your responsibilities." What's moving? The flag, the wind, or just our overthinking brains? Let's find out. 2 monks argued about a flag flapping in the breeze. One said, "The flag is moving." The other said, "The wind is moving." A Zen master passing by remarked, "Not the wind, not the flag, your minds are moving." Sometimes the only thing moving is our perspective, and maybe that flag. And finally, let's tackle one of Zen's greatest riddles with a facepalm-worthy twist. A monk asked his teacher, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" The teacher responded, "Bring me the sound of one hand and I will tell you." Determined, the monk went off to ponder. Days turned into weeks. One day, the monk rushed back and said, "Master, I've realized. The sound of one hand clapping is silence." The teacher smiled and said, "Good try. But if you listen closely, it's also the sound of me facepalming right now. Sometimes the answer to life's mysteries is simpler and funnier than you think." Thanks for joining me on this journey through Zen stories. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. After all, a little wisdom and a few laughs goes a long way. Until next time, stay curious.